a 500-mile challenge. Move your feet, part 2. Good morning. Today I'm taking you to one of my favorite places to walk, and I'll tell you the rest of my story. But the cemetery can be a wonderful place to get in steps. There's something about a cemetery, especially an old cemetery, that's very peaceful and restful, and there's usually pretty good walking surfaces. So that's where I'm going to take you to visit today, one of my favorite places to walk. So, although the cemetery is absolutely gorgeous place to walk, I brought you here today for another reason. This cemetery has become a symbol for my need to get well. As I've mentioned before, I am a full-time caregiver for my daughter. And I had become quite sedentary. I don't go to doctors, which some people may think stupid, but I've had some bad experiences. But anyway, I know that I'm diabetic. I know that I have neuropathy in my feet. I know my blood pressure is nowhere near it should be. And when my friend suggested this challenge, I thought, Denise, this would be a good place to start. So I signed up with Conqueror's Challenge. You see, this summer, my husband and I are both getting older, and he's always had life insurance, but he said, Denise, you need to get life insurance too. He said, if something happened to you, what am I going to do for taking care of Sarah? I'd have to hire someone. So he made arrangements for me to get life insurance. Well, of course, there's a, medical checkup to see if they, want you. Well, I didn't pass. They, did my blood work and took my blood pressure and all of that, and we got a letter back from the life insurance that said that they were turning me down. So I am doing Conqueror's Challenge to change that decision. I'm hoping within a year that when I try for life insurance again, they'll say, oh my goodness, for a 60-year-old, you're healthier than an old horse. But anyway, so that's one of the reasons that I'm doing Conqueror's Challenge. It's so motivating, and I don't want to end up here. I don't want to end up in the cemetery and have someone else taking care of my daughter. And nobody can make that decision but me. Nobody can say, Denise, we want you to get healthy and make me get healthy. I have to choose that. And the first step towards me getting healthy was the first steps I took in the 500-mile North Coast Challenge. And I've been on it for 17 days now. For 17 days, I have walked. And when I first started, of course, they want your weight, and I weighed in at 180 pounds. Yesterday I got on the scale and I weighed 169. 15 days. You can make a difference if you take that first step to changing your life to a more healthy life. And I want to encourage those beginners that are struggling with their health and don't think that they can do anything to change what they have become. But it takes the first step. Every day, my challenge to myself is never stop in the place I stopped yesterday. Even if I'm exhausted, I take 1 or 2 steps beyond where I went yesterday. And now I'm up to walking almost 7 miles a day in just 16 days. So I hope this encourages the beginners that are wanting to change their life. I encourage you to sign up with Conquer's Challenge. If not that, find something that will inspire you to keep going every day. Because you know what? You are valuable. If your health only allows you to get up from your chair and walk to the door, do it. And tomorrow, take 1 step past where you stopped. Then turn around and go back to your chair. Guess what? You took 2 extra steps today. Repeat every day. This is my daughter Sarah, who had a stroke September 8, 2003. Last night, I came in and found her on the stationary bike. She's decided she wants to change her health too, and we've started the Jesus Trail Challenge through Conquer's Challenge. Last night, she put in over 5 miles. It is a struggle for her. She has to go very slow, but she rode her bike for over an hour last night. If Sarah can do it, so can you. You can start your own adventure at the Conquer's Events homepage. Have you taken your feet out for a walk today?